Welcome back to Let's Talk Business on CentralValleyTalk.com. I'm Mike Scott, joined now by Diana Morales, local author. Show the book,
Yes.
To Forgiveness from Love,
Yes.
based on a true story. Yeah, what's it about?
It's about my personal story of my relationship with my ex-husband and
X being the key word there.
ex-husband, yes.
Yeah.
He found out that he was a sex addict, and it just started me on this journey of finding out, about sexual addiction. I was very naive about it, didn't know a whole lot about it. When I wrote the book, I did a lot of research, found out that, the statistics of the FBI, this is the #1 addiction in the world.
Look at pornography on the internet. It's huge. Yeah.
And that's what they attribute it to. The internet has made it just flourish because now people can do it in their home. They don't have to go out to do this stuff. They can find it right there at home and on their cell phones. Young children are getting pornography, and they're getting addicted to it.
Well, look what's happening in Colorado right now, that whole high school where all the kids are in trouble for sexting each other. I mean, some of them are as young as 8 years old, I think, and they're sending naked pictures to each other. The parents don't know. The kids are disguising it on their phones under calculator apps. So,
It's a huge
it's
problem.
huge, yeah.
It really is. And I mean, if you look at some of the celebrities, recently, like Jared from Subway, the molestation, that's my ex crossed that line where he went from a sexual addict to molesting a young girl. And I talk about that too. And,
Were you still married when that happened?
No, I found out after I left. But I just felt, I knew that there was something just not right, and I kept catching him with other women, but I thought that was it, was just
Wait a
women.
minute, you kept catching him with it.
I kept thinking I could fix him. I kept thinking, if I love him enough, I can fix him. And I talk about that in the book. Women always think we can fix them. If we love them enough, we can fix them. I'm out of the fix them business anymore. So-
He would have been out after the first time.
Yeah,
Should have been.
but sometimes I think when we love somebody, even like with alcoholism,
Love is blind,
or
yeah.
gambling, or any other addiction that people have, you want to see the best in them, which all people have good traits in them. But at some point, you have to just say, "It's not my problem. I have to allow them to fix themselves."
Yeah. So what was the last straw with you?
Really, to be quite honest with you, I felt like the last straw was I had a vision that there was more to my life, what I needed to do in my life, and I just said, enough's enough. I can't do this anymore. I can't be the warden for you, because by me worrying about where he was, I was like a crazy person. Where are you at? Who are you with? He had to answer the phone that day, at that minute. If he didn't, he was in trouble. And hence the picture on the book, the flowers. Every time he was in trouble, he'd send me this huge bouquet of flowers, and the meaning.
You knew something was up.
Right. Well, it was always when I caught him, and then he would, apologize. And so the meaning to the flowers ended up being not what it should have been, of love, or now it was, he's in trouble again.
Yeah. How long was it after you separated that you sat down and wrote the book?
It was probably a year after, and then it took me a couple of years to actually publish it, because I went back and forth not knowing if I wanted to publish it, because I'm an open book. In this book, really, I'm putting my heart and soul. I mean, I did a lot of crying. I was angry. It was very therapeutic for me. But to come out and to let people know, wow, how stupid are you to let this guy back into your life over and over and over again? It just, to me, it was hard to say, okay, here, world, this is my flaws. This is what I did.
Yeah. Has he read it?
He has read it, and he actually, oddly enough, I've forgiven him.
He didn't write comments on the back cover, did he?
He didn't, but he even made a comment that he's doing some support groups also
Really?
to help other men that are going, because he
So
felt
he recognizes he has a problem.
He does, and he's trying to get help, and he recognized that he lost the love of his life. He lost me, the best thing that ever happened to him. So yeah, so he lost a lot, and his family. He lost his family, his children, friends and family didn't want to talk to him. It was a lot.
Yeah. Have you remarried?
No,
No?
I'm still single. Still looking for that one.
Still looking for that one. Well, you have to be happy with yourself, right? Before
Exactly.
you can. Somebody else can't make you happy if you're not happy with yourself.
Exactly. And I'm at that point now where I'm happy with myself, and I'm so busy with other things. I mean, right
Yeah.
now I'm just,
See,
with
you don't need
no.
someone to complete you.
No.
It's nice sometimes, but
It is nice to have a partner
Yeah.
and to share, but I have a lot of friends and family, and now I'm very picky about who I allow into my life. I don't, not that, I mean, I think a lot of people have good traits, but I love my life where I am right now, and it's very good. So I don't want anybody coming in and messing it up.
Good.
I want them to enhance my life, not to bring it down.
okay. So where can folks find the book?
On Amazon, on Barnes & Noble, at the Book Barn in Clovis. Also at Balboa Press online. You can get it, hard copy, the paperback, or is it Kindle?
To Forgiveness from Love.
Yes.
Yeah. And you have an event coming up in a few months you wanted folks to know about?
April, I'm having an
April.
event tapping into your inner power, how to, see why you are, the decisions that you've made, why your life is where it is, how you can move past that, get to where you want to be in your life.
Okay. And you're still putting all the details together.
We are still,
On
and it'll
that.
be on the website. I think the website's on the,
It is.
it's dimorales.com. And then we also do, every Friday night at St. Anthony's, we have a support group for divorced and separated, and it's a really good group. We have anywhere from 10 to 20 people every night, every
Okay.
Friday night. So.
Diana, thank you for coming in.
Thank you, Mike.
Diana Morales, author of To Forgiveness from Love, right here on Central Valley Talk.